Hey, what's up YouTube? I am back after an extended break to participate in a collaboration being put on by Dianne from Once Upon a Storage. Now this is the spring edition of her free IY, and free IY is where you take something that has been given to you or you found for free and turn it into something fabulous. And I chose to create this pillow from a blazer, sequin blazer that was given to me. So if you're interested in seeing how I got here, stick around. Okay, so this jacket was given to me by my niece, Toya. Thank you, Toya. It is a clear sequins, peach, or I guess blush material. And I think I wore this maybe one time. It really didn't fit right, and I'm thinking that's why Toya gave it to me. Anyways, I am going to make a pillow out of it. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and remove the lining. And I'm going to set that aside because I will need a small piece of that later. I'm also going to go ahead and remove the sleeves. So this is what I end up with, sort of like a vest. And as you can see, there is a spot here. I'm not really sure where it came from or how it got there, but it's there, and it is what it is. Okay, so I take a small piece of that lining and I am just going to put it inside of the tuxedo pillow or vest, whatever you want to call it right now. And I'm going to put this black strip back on. Now I did not mean to remove this. I was a little ambitious when I was cutting out the lining, so now I have to sew it back on. I found it easier to set everything in place, and then I basically pinned the jacket closed. And then I was able to take that black strip and pin it directly to the lining, because that portion would be removed from the jacket and then sewn together first. So once I have that black strip attached to the lining, I don't know what that strip is called. What is that called? I'm sorry. I set the jacket aside, and I still have to pin around the collar section just to make sure it's secure before I head over to the sewing machine. And then I sew it all together. And this is what I end up with. So I'm back at the jacket, but first I want to go ahead and cut away all of the excess lining. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the jacket inside out. Then I'm going to take the piece and place it face down and then pin it back to the jacket. So once I had the lining and the black strip pinned back to the jacket, I went ahead and flipped it right side out just to make sure everything was lined up. Yep. And this is pretty much how it looks before it heads back to the sewing machine. And notice I left an opening here. This is where I'm gonna stuff the pillow. So I flipped it inside out again, and I'm back at the sewing machine to sew the pinned areas. At this time, I'll also go ahead and close the sleeves and the bottom portion of the pillow. I've flipped the pillow right side out, and now it's time to stuff. I will be using some batting from an old pillow that I had on hand. So to close the opening, I am going to sew that by hand, and as you can see, I am not an expert at hand sewing, but that's okay. The collar will cover it, as you can see. And here is the stuffed pillow made out of a sequins blazer. How cool is this? I decided to embellish it a little bit by adding a bow tie, and you guys know I love gold, so I wasn't completely sold with that gold bow tie. I thought it was missing some flair, so I added some sparkle, and if you ask me, sparkle always wins. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this free IY, and I would like to again thank Dianne for inviting me to participate. And if you would please stop by and check out all of the other channels and ladies that participated in this collaboration. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So until next time, take care.